Rabspiov. My heart was racing. I stepped out, desperate to grab some air because the room had started to feel suffocating, like the walls were closing in on me, pressing against my chest. I made my way to the balcony and shut my eyes the moment the door closed behind me. Cold air hit my face. I inhaled sharply and then shivered. The chill seeped straight into my bones. I wasn't used to this country's climate at all. It was far too cold for me. Back home, the air was warm, heavy, familiar, tropical most of the time. This cold felt foreign, invasive. My arms wrapped around myself as I stared blankly at the city below, lights glowing like distant stars. My mind went empty, suspended somewhere between exhaustion and overload. "Are you all right?" Diane asked as she joined me. "No," I said. She smiled wickedly, clearly enjoying this far too much. "I told you, there are talented people who could make your Lance Collin more appealing." I glared at her. I wasn't mad, I swear. I was just pissed. I was never a person who liked complications. If I wanted something done a certain way, it should be delivered exactly that way. I didn't want changes. I didn't want chaos. And what happened in that room? That was pure chaos. I sighed. I was hot-headed, too much sometimes, unprofessional, problematic. I could feel my own craziness acting up, my whole body reacting to it. A faint tremble ran through me, starting from my chest and spreading outward. "I told you already I don't want other people," I told her. Now I felt like my mind is going to explode. "You like the performance," she commented calmly. "I'm obsessed with it." The words slipped out before I could stop them. I felt like I made a mistake on that scene and it should have been delivered that way. I hate myself. "You're such a perfectionist. Don't be too harsh on yourself," she said gently. "I'm so mean," I said in surrender. "I should apologize for walking out." "I already told him to leave," she said, turning her back to me. Then she paused. "But don't worry, I told him you like his performance." She grinned and walked back inside. I released a long, tired sigh. Yeah, that was the best thing to do. I didn't have the courage to face him right now. I didn't even know what I would say if I did. I only had Liam as my Lance Collin. And not seeing Sean, not seeing those eyes, not hearing that voice, was the only way I could keep my peace of mind.
Sean's POV. "How was your audition?" my manager finally asked when we had settled inside the car. I looked at him in defeat, my body sinking deeper into the seat. "You look so lost. Did you blow the audition? Did you get so nervous that you couldn't speak?" He sighed. "You've practiced for this for weeks." I closed my eyes and rested my head back, staring up at the car ceiling as if it might give me answers. "Yes, I've worked my ass hard," I said weakly. Ray sensed the sadness in my voice. He didn't push further. Instead, he reached forward and turned on the TV installed inside the car. "Forget the audition. We both know it's not meant to be," he said calmly. "We should watch your latest interview. It should calm you down." The screen flickered to life. A talk show. Me, sitting comfortably under studio lights. "So, Sean, you've been single for a very long time," the host said in her most seductive voice, paired with a suggestive smile and a lingering stare. "And if I may say, you're looking great at 38. Aren't you planning on having a relationship at this point?" I frowned as I looked at myself on the monitor. I looked calm. Yes, at that time I was calm. Relationships have been so hard for me since my first priority is my career and my fans. For now, I totally can't see myself falling for anyone nor dating them. It feels exhausting. I let out a charming laugh on screen, dimples appearing effortlessly, earning an audible awe from the audience. I'm a fully committed person. When I date someone, I make sure I give my time to them. But for now, I can't imagine myself having another priority other than my career. Confident, calm, certain. I swallowed as the interview continued playing, my chest tightening with every second. Because hearing it now, after what just happened, felt different. It felt cruel. I felt like fate was toying with me. Why did it feel like I had unknowingly just met my karma? And why did the image of her, furious eyes, trembling hands, a Powerpuff Girls shirt hiding a storm, refuse to leave my mind?
Rab's POV. "It's our second bottle of wine tonight. Aren't you tired?" Diane asked me as she yawned, stretching her arms in exhaustion. We were in the living area, sitting on the floor. In front of us was the low table, and beyond it, the fireplace, its flames dancing lazily, casting shadows across the room. I let out a sigh and gave her a defeated stare. I'm still not sleepy, I told her. My insomnia was acting up again. She had suggested drinking might help me fall asleep, but it failed miserably. Even after 2 bottles of wine, I was still painfully wide awake. You have a high alcohol tolerance, she declared as she tried to stand up from the floor. She grabbed the sofa for support, swaying slightly. I surrender. I want to sleep already. She handed me the bottle, almost empty now. It's all on you now. Then she staggered toward her room, leaving me alone. I sighed and stared at the fire in front of me. The blazing flames looked exactly like my mind at that moment. Restless, loud, uncontrollable. The silence became deafening. I needed a distraction. Out of the blue, I grabbed my phone, turned on roaming, and started browsing for something, anything, to watch. The wine glass was still in my hand when I saw it. Today's trending. Actor Sean L. declares he was not looking for a relationship at this moment. Him again? I grabbed my hair in frustration. Why was he everywhere? At the audition. On the street on my way home. Now on my screen. Rosie and Liam's performance in the audition was what I was expecting right from the start, which satisfies me. What throws me over the bridge is Sean's Lance version. It replayed in my head over and over again to the point that I couldn't sleep. I clicked the video. Relationships have been so hard for me since my first priority is my career and my fans. For now, I totally can't see myself falling for anyone nor dating them. It feels exhausting. I stared closely at his handsome face, the same face that irritated me to the core. How could someone who doesn't want a relationship be capable of delivering that much emotion? My grip tightened. I grabbed the other empty bottle and tapped it against my head over and over again, gentle but enough that I could still feel a bit of pain. As if that would quiet my thoughts. As if that would erase his voice. I have a feeling he would be the cause of my insanity.